Oh my god, it's so noisy.
Oh, now that is so much better. Right, I live beside this huge expressway right there, and I've been having problems because my bed is right here. And if, like me, you want to reduce the sound or soundproof your balcony doors, do try this before spending thousands on a company to change your doors. This will help, so stay tuned. Now, when we're talking about soundproofing, right, I believe that there's no such thing as soundproofing. I believe in sound management. Now, when someone says soundproofing, right, they think along the terms of waterproofing. Waterproofing is preventing water from totally entering a vessel or a boat or a space. But with sound travels through air. So you can't really soundproof a room or anything unless you totally block the transfer of energy through that air, right? For instance, I've noticed that most of the sound coming from my balcony doors are coming from the seams. Like when I put the mic over here, you don't hear much of the traffic noise or the road noise. But when I put the mic over here, that's where you can hear the sound of the traffic passing through. Okay, check, I put the sound meter. It's 46 decibels. And when I put the meter over here, you're looking at 50 decibels. So there is a lot of sound that's coming from this seam, right? And what we've got to do is you got to put a seal right here to prevent the sound from passing through. See, I've got massive sliding doors, floor to ceiling sliding doors, and there's sound coming from every joint. Up there, around the sides right here, around the bottom. I got these off Taobao, right? These are seals. And I'll leave the link in the description. You can click the more button next to the title, and that would give you the link where you can buy this. Once again, I am not sponsored, right? So I'm going to be installing a seal down this edge. And the idea is to prevent air from passing through. Air carries sound. So by doing that, hopefully, I can reduce sound transmission just by a bit. You need to prep your area. Here I've got some isopropyl alcohol. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that I rub off any oils or any dust that may have collected over the years, all the way down this strip. And then I'm going to come in with my weather stripping. And this has to go on this face of the door. This is there's the adhesive part and the rubber part. You want the rubber to just gently touch the glass, keeping as little of a gap as you can, but not, pressing up against the glass. So you start from the top, pull off a bit of the backing. There you go. And then I'm going to stick this all the way to the top. Okay. I'm using the glass as a guide, pushing it all the way and then tacking it down, pushing all the way, tacking it down, bit by bit, slowly. Now I've got one side that I have completed already and another side which I have not completed. I just want you to hear the difference, okay? This side is registering about 45 decibels. Where this side is about 57 decibels. As you can see, just a bit of seal makes a lot of difference, but there is still sound coming through. That's why I say this is sound management, not soundproofing, but it does make a huge difference. Let me continue with this. Now, well, look, the sound is not as jarring or as disruptive as it was before. In fact, it's much, much quieter. With the door open, we're looking at 55 decibels. With the door closed, now it's at 40 decibels. So you don't really need to replace all your doors or put like double glazing or get a huge company to come in. All you need to do is start sealing up all these gaps and it will make a huge difference in sound. If you like that tip, like, share and subscribe as always. See you on the next one. Take care.